Hi, it's Michael. The way most people, the great majority of people walk could be called controlled crashing forward. And the issue with it is that when people walk that way, they are basically out of control, semi out of control, and if a disturbance is introduced like tripping, then complete out of controlness ensued, and the person goes stumbling forward and crashing to the ground. So not only it is safety related, but also healthway related, because during this walking with the weight falling forward all the time, the body is misaligned. The shoulders are not above the hips, they are forward, and when the leading foot touches down, it introduces a jolt to the body. So if I just over exaggerate and slow down this way most people walk, weight goes forward, weight keeps on going forward. I'm exaggerating, people don't walk like this literally, but this is just to show that the weight keeps on falling forward. It may look more like this, something of this sort. So as the leading foot touches down, it introduces a jolt into the body, and even with nice shoes, it's still a jolt, and that cannot be good over long term to the joints and the whole structure and even the nervous system. So health-wise, safety-wise, this improper way of walking, this crashing forward, is not really beneficial. So what is the alternative? And of course the alternative is keeping the weight back. So when we stand naturally, our shoulders are above the hips, the weight is back, the weight is centered. But so if I lift my foot and I put it down, my weight is still back. I haven't transferred the weight to the foot. Okay, now I can transfer the weight to the foot, and I can lift the other way, the other foot, and put it down, and my weight is still in the back. So if I exaggerate this proper way of walking, then I can go like this. My weight is still back. Now, of course, this is exaggerated. Nobody would walk like that in reality. So in reality, the walk would look like this. My weight is back all the time. My shoulders are back all the time. And if I trip, I don't go crashing forward because my weight is not falling forward. My weight is back. So if this is exaggerated a little bit in a different way, so I could go like this. I could just go gliding with my feet above the ground. And actually, if you've ever heard of Tai Chi or taken Tai Chi, then Tai Chi walk it's done nicely. I mean, it's been a long time in my case, so it's not as nicely polished as a martial artist does it, but the bases are there, weight is back, the feet are gliding above the ground, and everything is under control. So this is how a proper walk should look like. And if I want to speed it up, I do not increase the length of the steps, because then my weight would be crashing forward. I just increase the cadence. I just increase how quickly I walk. And that way it is under control all the time. And is this a big deal? Well, we don't know how all these things affect us really, but a little thing here may be affecting something bigger down the road over there. And if you want to live a healthy and joyful life into the ripe age, then taking care of your health, your well-being is crucial. Introducing jolts into your body all the time. If every person walks for about 4 or 5 kilometers a day, some people more, then that's maybe 5,000, 6,000 steps. And if every step is a jolt, another good symptom of this jolting, of this improper way of walking, this crashing forward, is people who walk like that walk noisily. When they walk on like wooden floor at home, it sounds like an elephant is going by. Whether you're on the floor below and you can hear the steps, or whether you're on the same floor, it's like poof, poof, poof. And even a light, small person can introduce a lot of noise. That is a symptom of this crashing forward, of this improper way of walking. And if you walk properly with the weight back, then there is no stomping. It's almost silent. So there are benefits all around. And just to practice it, if you stand straight as you can, and just put your foot forward without stretching forward, just put your foot forward. Transfer your weight to it, and with the other foot, and just repeat it like this. And it will become natural because it is natural. This is not natural. This walking is not natural, even though most people do it. This way is due to the mind not being in the present moment, aware of what it is doing. The mind is always thinking about things there or here, or fantasizing, or whatever. And when we are not in the present moment, then we do weird stuff. And this is one of them. And walking is the way of getting by, so it affects us in a big way. So that's all for this talk. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video. I wish you a healthy and joyful life. My Cloud.